guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stanzie and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a DIY video, a first of my kind in this sort of DIYs, like homeware. Usually I do a lot of like DIY upcycle fashion, but if you actually know me in real life, I love DIYing like anything. Back in the day, I used to do cards. I haven't done them in a while, but I used to do like greeting cards and stuff like that. I used to make it myself. I love little knick-knacky things, and I just love redoing things and putting like my spin on some stuff. Also, I went to shopping. I think it was my mum, just looking at some homeware stuff, and some of them were just so expensive, and I thought I could make something similar for like a third of the price, probably even cheaper. So I thought let's give it a go. Let's see. I haven't done something like this in a little bit of time, so we'll see how we go. This is my first one, so be easy on me. I'm not a professional or anything, just trial and error, but actually I find it quite fun, and I find it something that's like a little bit therapeutic, I'll say, and also I love seeing the end result. So let's get cracking. I've got a few things that we're going to do. That's why the angle is a little bit like this, because I want you guys to see what's happening on the table, because you guys are going to come along for the ride. And yeah, so let's start off with our first, I was going to say item, but our first DIY is this vase. So this vase is actually my sister's vase. She needed a vase and I thought it looked too plain, so I thought that I would actually DIY it and do a little bit of a something just to like amp it up a little bit, so then when it's empty she can still keep it on the table and it still looks pretty, regardless of like whether it had just flowers in it or not. So I got a few things. This is actually like, I have a lot of crafting stuff. This is like my little crafting box. I like to like collect things as I go, even on like older stuff that I'm about to throw out. If there's something knick-knacky I can use, I always pull it off and put it aside, because they always come in handy. And then just these are a few items that I didn't have, like some rope, because I thought that would go in handy, and just some like string. I might not even use these, I don't know, some twine, stuff like that I didn't use. I also have like jars of buttons, sequency stuff, things like that. So I just grabbed one of them, but I do have like lots of buttons and different things like that. So I have lots of artsy crafty stuff. Anyways, I have the main ingredient, the hot glue gun, because we all need one of these. This is literally just a cheapo one, but it does the job, which is great. And yeah, let's get started. So I've had a little bit of thought as to what I wanted to do with this, because you know, I didn't want you guys sitting around waiting for me thinking. So what I'm thinking now, I hope it's going to work. I have some rope, because right now all that like, what's that look called, like cottagey vibe or whatever it is, like that really neutral boho sort of inspired look is out, and I really quite like, because it's so like down to earth looking, homey. It looks really cool. So this is what I think of when I think of that. So I'm thinking if we were to kind of pop that around the neck bit, and then initially I was thinking to do like something like that, but for some reason I just can't get over it. It's giving me like snowman vibes, so I'm thinking I'll just do the whole rope the whole way around, and we'll leave it at that, because I don't know, I just can't get over the snowman vibes. So we'll do that, which shouldn't take too much. I'll just like hot glue gun it onto the glass and it should work. So here we go. So I think I'll just need to hot glue gun where I want it. So I think I want it more at the base, so I'm gonna pop some glue there, pop that on there, and then I think I'll probably need to glue it in a few places, so that way like it stays and doesn't kind of move too much. Okay, we're just going to speed through this because it's probably going to take a little bit of time with me holding the glue down. Okay, so that bit is completed, and the little bits at the end that join together, which is like they join in the same spot over here, which is good. I'm going to leave that as the back. And then, because it looks a little too plain just like this, I want to put a little bit of something on there. Now, I know me and my sister have similar taste, I must say, but sometimes we do have different tastes. So I really had to think about something that she would like, but also something that's going to go with her home decor. So firstly, I was thinking maybe some white flowers. she's not a huge fan of all kinds of flowers, I must say. So her new theme now at home is a bit of pink. So I had some of these little cute like pink, they're like flowery looking daisies, I guess, with a little white button. I don't know if you can see, I think you can still see. And I'm thinking of popping that right there in the center, because then that will give it like a cutesy summer look, because summer is also around the corner for us. The pink will tie into the theme of her home, and that will brighten this up. So I think we will now hot glue gun that on there. I initially got these flowers to do something else, and I still might add them to my next item, but we'll see how we go. I just think it actually looks really cute with this, all this little like glue. I think it looks really cute. That's what it looks like. However, I'm also thinking I just want to add in a few more other things. I'm just gonna have a look to see, because I have these little buttons. They're in like a little heart shape, and I think because it's like pink and white, they would look cute if I was to pop them just on the sides there. I think that looks cute. I mean, that looks cute as it is, but I just want to add a little bit of something extra. So I'm going to pop these. I'll also hot glue gun them, and I'm going to pop them in as well, just to put a little bit more decorations on here. Okay, they're glue gunned down, and now that is the final product. That's what it looks like. I think that is really cute, because then you could just leave it there with nothing in there if you like. Even put some of that like pampas grass in there that people are doing now. I think that looks cute. Let me guys know what you think. Okay, we are back now with the second item, which is I guess second and third, which are going to be these 2 glass jars. They are actually my candle jars. I love the candles from Bath and Body Works. Nearly forgot the name there. I love their candle, they're so great. And so I've just thrown the lid away, but I always keep the jar because there's always things I can do with it. Like mostly I keep my makeup brushes in here. I've got them as like little vases over there, so I was thinking I could turn these into they could be either a little vase, or I could pop another candle in here, and then it would look nice and pretty as well. So I do have 2 of them, and I thought I'll decorate both of them a little bit different each, so then we have 2 different kinds to go with. So I'll just pop one there to the side. So what I'm thinking with is I'm gonna make this one match my sister's vase, so something more on the pinky tone, and I'm going to use that little flower again, so then they're matchy, sort of matchy, and then she can pop them on a table together, so then they look like a little set. So I had some of this, what is this called, like Hessian bag material, just laying around. It happened to fit pretty much to the end, like if you guys can see, it's a touch not joining, but I think that's still good enough, because we're going to do like a front side, and then you won't see the back side as much, but it's not a big gap that it's that like noticeable. So, and then when you pop the candle in, you won't really see. So I want to do that around there, so we're going to have to hot glue gun that in. Pop that, try and make that, I'm trying to make that right in the middle. Do it all the way around, and then hot glue gun the other end. I mean, it's as simple as that. And we'll just give it a little bit of time to dry down, and see, that's what it looks like. But now, rather than just popping the flower, because once again it would look cute with just the flower there, I'm thinking of putting, I have this pink ribbon. I'm just gonna try and see how it goes with that. So I have this like pink ribbon, and I was thinking if I popped the ribbon around there and then pop the flower there like that, it looks cute too. So I'm going to do that. Okay, now I've got to cut the ribbon to shape. That way also the ribbon will cover that back bit, so that's not as noticeable as well. So just cut the ribbon. So I've got to cut the ribbon to make sure it overlaps a little bit, so that way we can glue it together. And then we're going to hot glue gun the other end. And it's as simple as that. Guys, all you really need is a hot glue gun, and then you're artsy crafty. Just a warning, don't let your kids play with hot glue guns. Okay, and now we have that. Let me show you a little bit close up. It looks like this. Cute. And now we're going to pop the little daisy on there. So we'll hot glue gun the end of that. And that's what it looks like. Pretty cute. I do have a candle. I'm going to pop it in here. It's actually a pink one, so it should look cute. If not, my sister can pop a white one in here, and it should go with her decor. Okay, now we have our other jar or glass, and I have some of this, I forgot what it was called, but I really like how it's kind of see-throughy, and I figured that would look cute around here as well, just like that. So I'm going to cut that into place, and then we'll hot glue gun it around. Now this is a bit fiddly with the hot glue gun because there isn't too much material to play with, I must say. Okay, so that is glued on there now. And so now what I'm thinking, so I have a little bit of this garland and I want to put it like around there, so that way that gives a little bit of an earthy vibe. And I have this little, is that a daisy? And pop that on there, and then that should look super cute. Time for some hot gluing. I'm just gonna wrap it around. I think it's really cute because I like the leaves on here. Okay, that's what it looks like with the little garland around there. Now I'm just going to hot glue gun the flower. Okay, and that is the finished product. Looks like that. I'm just going to pop in a candle and it should look cute. I have a blue candle. It's called Ocean Breeze, so I think it goes really well with this. I'm going to pop that in there, and that's that. Okay, so our next item, you're probably thinking, what is that? This is for decorations. I don't actually use it as a watering tool, but I bought it because I love the purple. Purple pastel is my absolute favorite color, and I thought it looked really cute. However, it used to stay outside along with my plants, just to look like pretty for photos. And unfortunately, I don't really take too many photos out there because I realized that I put them on the wrong side. Like for example, the sun comes from that way, so it's really bad lighting. Anyways, I finally brought it in, but it's a little bit rusty just up here, like on these sorts of sides there. A little bit on top here, but it's not as noticeable. So I was thinking, I thought I'd get some white flowers, so some of these daisies, and if I pop them like on here, it will cover up the rust, but it will also make it like look like a cute little watering can. So let's get the hot glue gun going. Oops, I needed to add in an extra glue stick. So that's the one side of it, and now I'm just going to hot glue gun the other side. Just have a little bit of that garland left over, and there's a bit of rust under there, so I'm thinking on the visible side, that because I usually just leave it out to be seen, and I might hot glue gun that underneath there. And that's the completed product. I think that looks really cute. So now you can't really see the rusting as much, and it looks cute, so perfect for some decor around your house. So I kind of felt like it was two eyes looking at me, so I have a couple of these little like roses that I'm going to just glue onto the ends there, so it's a little bit more flowery. Now that is the final product. I think that looks so cute. My battery died and I actually had to wait for it to charge because I only have one battery, guys. So whilst it was charging, I did a little bit of a cleanup, but I also, because I was going to end the video there with those items, but I looked at the stuff for my sister and I feel like it's missing something. So I found this jar. Now this jar is a jar from her wedding with Angus. It was like their gift. You know how you give people the gifts? Why am I always lost for freaking words? Yeah, so it was like the Bomboniere gift at the end. And then I thought it's something like a reminder of their wedding. So I am going to like join the vase and the candle holder together. So we're going to use our flower again because we're tying in the theme. We're going to use the pink ribbon again because we're tying in the theme. And then we're going to use some of this twine around, and I'm going to wrap it around so that way, because that ties in the vase, and then we're perfect. We've got it tied in. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to wrap this all the way around the like neck bit, just enough so you can actually see it. So I'm just going to hot glue gun the first bit. My glue gun stuck to my towel. Just the first layer so we can get it like stopped, and then I'm just going to keep wrapping it around until it's my desired thickness. Okay, so we have that done. So now, just like the candle, I'm going to wrap the pink ribbon around here. And then we're going to glue gun it together. Why do I keep saying glue gun it? We're going to glue it. No, we're not going to glue gun it. We're gluing it. The pink ribbon is on. And now we just got to glue on the little flower. And there we go. Totally ties in. I'm going to pop in some Mentos there that Nathan's going to enjoy. And that's it. I think that looks really cute. Okay, guys. that is the end of this video. I actually had fun doing some, I guess it's DIYing, decorating some of the stuff that I already had. This is really easy to do, especially like if you enjoy being artsy crafty. Grab some stuff that you have at home, get a hot glue gun, get some, you know, even if you just went over to like your dollar store or Spotlight or something like that, and you get a few crafty pieces and give it a go, because it's really quite fun. All right, that's it for this video. Comment down below what you guys thought of the items, and if you had a favorite item that I did, even some ideas for a future video, because I think I want to keep this going because I love doing stuff like this. So comment down below, or even let me know stuff that you guys also like do yourselves. So let me know. I'm happy to. I read all the comments, so not that I get that many, but I read them. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.